You have a new message from an ancient treasure. There's no other name that can better represent its feature. A lotus, a crane. That's how its name's from. Rectangular vessel with crane and lotus designs. The crane is fluttering. The waves triggered startle the petals of the lotus, as well as the ripples of the millennia of the time. This is the swan song of the Bronze Age. Rectangular vessel with crane and lotus designs is a huge wine vessel. The base of it is held by two monsters with their tongues out. The vessel's four sides are mainly decorated with celestial beasts. A big dragon-shaped ear is on each flank of the vessel. With thousands of years passing by, it is not the wine that it's filled up with, but the wildness of the wine of time which fascinates the present moment. Rectangular vessel with crane and lotus designs well presents our impression on the bronzeware in Shang Dynasty and Zhou Dynasty. So ferocious and so terrifying, it puts people off. At that time, bronzeware is a symbol of politics and power, which is mainly used for worship. It should show great visual shock. That's why it uses aggressive snake shape, tiger shape, and imaginary wings and big eyes to form the popular pattern of animal face and interlaced hydra. Wide open eyes of beasts, interlaced dragons without horns, and monsters with two horns and two wings. All are beyond the pure and intuitive fantasy of the creators. They are the templates, decorating all kinds of bronzewares to make themselves horrifying and scary in order to show the stateliness and prestige of the owner. However, above the monsters and interlaced hydras, the top of the vessel brings us to another world. Among the lotus in full bloom stands a crane ready to fly. Rectangular vessel with crane and lotus designs is unearthed in Zheng Mausoleum of the Spring and Autumn and Warring States period. According to the Book of Songs, Zheng State was a kingdom of freedom in 2,000 years ago. Surrounded by green mountains, stepping into Lotus Pond, the girl and the boy are wandering inside. All are filled with happiness and joy. Perhaps this is the so-called ethos of Zheng. The craftsmen of the vessel deliberately put the lotus shape on it, mixing the solemn of the bronze with the relaxation of the lotus. Since Han Dynasty, bronzewares are gradually replaced by ironwares, lacquerwares, and porcelains. Chinese people has never stopped the imagination of lotus and crane. The lotus, which rises unsullied from the mud, is implanted into the verses of the poet, becoming a symbol of good character. The crane, which flies in the sky, immerses into the legends of the god, becoming a messenger. However, during the spring and autumn period, the crane has not been in the major part of the vessel, so people may recognize it as a little bird at the first glance. The little bird reminds people of the sky. In this way, it diminishes the visual weight of the huge vessel, and that is what makes it different from the other solemn bronzewares of the previous dynasties. It reveals the coming of the new times. New and ancient integrate the whole kettle. It shows the Eastern Zhou Dynasty is coming in full bloom, waving goodbye to the reserved Western Zhou Dynasty. It is spreading its wings, looking up to the sky of 2,000 years afterwards. You have more new messages waiting.